Hello, and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus for the final episode. They are all wearing their Baki heads right now because I was going for random achievements just for cleanup because I like to do that at the end of games. I'm actually going to take them all off, but apparently you need to get these Baki heads and put them on every character for an achievement. So I had to do that. Kind of a strange one to do. Oh, he's wearing Seto mask, actually. Gotta make sure he has that on. I don't know why. It's just what he wears now. Oh, I had to do that. I had to like fail Brainfield for an achievement. It's kind of weird. It doesn't feel like achievements, you know, doing those little easy things. I mean, if a game makes achievements, I like them to be fairly reasonable. You know, like actual achievements. But what can you do? Also, I noticed there was an achievement that I would have never known because I would have never really gotten back here on my second playthrough. Apparently, you can go through here and pick up these mysterious data text recording things. So I want to do that once we get to the end, before we get to the end. After all, we go through all these sections. Because I don't know if they add anything to the story, but it sure sounds like there's going to be something going on there. And, you know, that's more content.
More.
Oh, right.
More.
So, if it wasn't for that achievement, though, I would have never even bothered to look for that.
Got this.
So sometimes achievements are good. Oh man, you knocked me out of invisibility. I'm still gonna skip pretty much all of this because we really don't need to see all this. We have a whole ending to do, the aftermath. I got everyone to level 6 except for... Am I alone? Oh no, I'm not. Gemma and Luca. I had to take them out of the party when I failed Brainfield, or they would have killed all the enemies. Forgot about that.
Next.
We got this.
But this is probably going to go on a while. We have quite a few places to get through, so we're going to jump right to the story events, I think.
Leave it to me.
Memories of Rebellion. How far in do we have to actually go here? There's, what, two more, or 3 more floors total. I don't think there's actually any story on this floor. Not that I remember. Yeah, just a bunch of more enemies. Okay, had to go find a key card and deal with a bunch of enemies. I forgot about that. No, there is definitely a cutscene right here. This is where Alice turns.
Apparently, the extinction belt has dropped near the surface. This has never happened before.
With all these others around, this is turning out to be a tough mission.
What?
Karin!
What?
So we never see her.
No. Alice, is that you?
Like, I don't remember seeing her when they said that she died with Naomi. I bet she was there. I just wasn't very observant.
Alice morphed into another after coming into contact with the extinction belt.
I had no idea the extinction belt could drop that low and close to the surface.
I've heard that it's a rare occurrence. I've never seen it drop that low myself.
Hey, notice anything about that other?
Yes. She was one of the ones who helped us fight alongside Naomi.
I see. So that other really was her. Did you guys meet Aunt Alice? I think she's supposed to be in Seiron's laboratory.
How did you know that?
We just figured it out now ourselves. Alice has already passed away.
If that's true, then Karin used the red strings as soon as he found out about her death.
Which means my brother is after...
We'll know when we see him. There's no doubt that he's here.
I know everyone has a lot of questions, but don't forget what we came here to do. We're here to get his help.
Yep. How did Hanabi even know that she was in the laboratory though? Like, she didn't even know about the laboratory until recently. How did she know that she was in there?
I saw it.
It doesn't matter. Oh, it's like 3 big areas to clear on the way out here. Oh, and there's another one too. Jesus, I think this isn't the last one I remember. Yeah, this is like the Arahabaki looking place at the end. Oh man, this is a big room.
What? Alice. I failed again.
I'm tired of my own incompetence. I failed to save her. Again. This history is unnecessary. If Arahabaki was right, I can just start over from the beginning again. As many times as I need to. Use the red strings for Alice.
What was that? It's like Karin's thoughts were inside my head.
So him going back in time was to save Alice.
What does he mean by as many times as he needs to? And he mentioned something about Arahabaki.
Right. Even if he goes back to change the past, it doesn't necessarily mean Alice will be saved. The future is always uncertain. Once he determines he can't save her, he goes back to the past to change history all over again and repeats the process.
I mean, if he's really this crazy when it comes to trying to save her, why doesn't he go back into the past and just keep her away? I don't know. If he doesn't seem to care about like paradoxes or whatever the hell goes on there. So why doesn't he just like go back and, I don't know, tell her about it, to do something to try to change it? What's he actually trying to do?
So he's going to keep jumping through time until Aunt Alice is saved?
Yeah, by doing obscure things.
He time traveled after that, right? But Alice is still dead at this time.
He went back to the past, but history hasn't changed. So he failed?
I've never seen my brother like that before. Do you think he'll listen to us?
Either way, he's our only lead. We have to get him to cooperate.
Okay. I just don't see what taking Yakumo's place does to save Alice for him. When he can do something like much closer to home if that was his only goal. He never mentions like, oh, I want to stop the extinction belt from happening or anything like that. He sounds like he just wants to save Alice, but he sure isn't putting in the effort to like specifically go save her. I think. All right, the room I dread is done. Actually, everything's done except for Karin. My God, this floor is white. Okay. So I'm gonna get up to where I can be able to teleport back. Actually didn't use that much. But I did use 2 brainfield gears to save myself some time, so let's get those back and save, and then I'm gonna run over to the old OSF hospital and see if that thing's worth showing. Mostly, there might be a short cutscene here at the beginning of this. Let's see. No?
This is Sumeragi Tomb? Yuito! Good, I finally got through. I was worried after we lost our connection.
I'm glad you're all okay. It seems like we managed to make it out.
Karen might be close.
He sure might be. I'm excited to do that part, but we need to check this. If it's not worth it, if like I find the first one, there's 10 of them, I guess. If I find the first one and it's like you don't actually get any info or any story behind it, then I'm just gonna skip.
You can't see it, but the other is still around. Use SAS to find it.
Yeah, that's
The
not
hospital really is big, though. Even bigger than the current OSF hospital in Suum.
You're right.
So we're...
I don't remember when I was admitted, but I bet it was a fully equipped hospital back then.
Keep it up. Good. Now!
Oh my god, I hit nothing. We're looking for green things like this. But they won't... Well, I'll be able to pick them up because they're unique items. I think they're green, right? Or are they gold? I think I read that they were gold, actually. They look green on the map, but they end up being gold.
Where are you?
Let's see, I have to find the first one, but now I'm locked in this room. Aha, there they are. Mysterious text data. They're brain messages. Okay. Well, as long as I know I can look at them like this, I will go grab all 10 of them, and then we'll read them. Okay. Oh, you resorted my stuff. Okay, there we go. I did it. I've been recording for probably 12 minutes, but this took me about an hour. I don't know. You have to fight or you cannot pick up items. It's very unusual how long that actually took. I found all of these, no problem, and then spent 45 minutes looking for 5 before I just decided, screw it, I'm looking it up. And turns out it was somewhere I already looked. It just didn't show up as gold. It showed up as green, and when I went back, suddenly it turned up as gold. So, that was awkward. Very awkward. I searched everywhere. Anyways, let's read through these really quick. The research of human experiment H13 will conclude today. Tests were conducted by both 5 and 10 years ago, but the results were inconclusive. Considering the subject's age, we have decided there is nothing more to expect. H13 is out of my hands now, so starting today, I will be helping with testing I-7? Knowing I-7, already had a supervisor made me curious as to whether or not I was necessary. But now I understand. I-7 is a subject that requires special care. It seems our instructions are to test carefully and double down on safety measures. This isn't uncommon, but it sure is a pain. I-7 is in a fine state of health, but it appears the official word is that the subject is of weak constitution. However, even though we are sharing management duties, I'm not sure letting the subject play freely in the ward is wise. I suppose the nurses will take responsibility if anything were to happen. Is this about Yuito? Is he I-7? I don't know. Today's tests yielded no significant results. This is normal, so we can't be discouraged. I-7 doesn't cry or throw tantrums, so they are easy to care for, but observation is difficult. It's easier to see changes in the brain of more impulsive subjects. Personally, I believe that looking at trends in the observation data, I-7 may be a type that we can have expectations for. Perhaps the next test will be something to look forward to. Problems were reported with subject H13. A subject we gave up on and were concluding tests on. The subject was a bit rebellious, but we can't let this problem develop further. Seeing as we can't discharge the subject as is, we will follow protocols and move to corrective measures. 5. Nothing to note in today's tests. I-7 is crying for their mother. This closeness to the mother may be the result of too much special treatment. I can't say that I-7's brain is that spectacular. There's a possibility for success, but even in that case, I wonder if we'll achieve the results we want. H13's correlation is complete, or correction, but progress is not good. It will be difficult to discharge the subject like this. The subject has been moved to a floor with secure rooms, but they are spending all day writing on the walls. Attempts at conversation have been unsuccessful. I picked this up in the room that had a bunch of writing on the walls. I probably should have read these when I grabbed them. Oh well. If there are no signs of improvement, disposal may be necessary. I wonder if the person in charge of correction did it properly. But regardless, I don't want to be a bother with this any further. I have observed a small change in I-7's brain data. Perhaps this is the first step forward. However, we have seen plenty of this in the past. Only a handful of them have made it to the final manifestation. Exceptionally powerful. If that's the case, then the only subject that can be said to be successful was S9. That was the result of our research, the fruits of our wisdom. If a means of mass production can be discovered, it will change everything we think we know about the world. There's no need to consider for what purpose. That isn't our field. Received a notification that it has been decided to dispose of H13. The fact that there are no relations likely sped up the decision. This is normal with research subjects. On that point, caring for I-7 can be a burden, but there shouldn't be a problem if we handle it well. I went up to the ward to observe I-7, but they were in their room. Goodness, they're probably off somewhere with their mother. So I-7 is clearly Yuito. H13 has been killed. They were slated for disposal, but would that be better than being eaten alive? I don't want to think about it. The hospital is in chaos. I shouldn't be making this recording either, but this is the only way I can preserve my thoughts. I don't want to lose any precious test samples, but if they didn't take notice of the alarm, they may not have made it out. Regardless, this place is finished. The forecast reading was a 0%, but we're being attacked by so many at once. It's unbelievable. The OSF who are fighting back are likely those who happen to be here as patients. The main force hasn't arrived from Suo yet. The entrance to the lab should have been sealed when the alarm went off. I can't go back up there. Up ahead, there's an employee unintelligible. There's an employee what? Could not recognize voice entry, saving text, and ending voice entry. Well, it's kind of just like someone's thoughts. Someone who was clearly working on Yuito, their thoughts right before the whole place, got attacked. So this is definitely old. This is not recent. This is back when we went back in time. Because, didn't get too much actual stuff out of that. For how long it took to, go through them all. Or get them all and all that. What can you expect, though? I mean, who's H13 though? They died. H13 has been killed. They were slated for disposable, but would that have been better than? So H13 was killed during the attack instead of in disposal, which they were going to be. I have no idea. I have no idea who H13 is. I don't even think it's like an important note. They didn't, I don't know. They didn't make it obvious enough for me to pick that one up. Okay. I don't know, maybe people will understand that a little more than me, and I'm gonna probably look up if anything came out of that people can glean more than me. Because it seemed very, like, clear-cut, obvious stuff there, to me. Okay, I am going to, actually, I should probably go save after all that work. Yeah, I'm going to go save and stuff and take a breather, because I have been playing for over an hour, sadly. So, one sec. All right. Time to go. I made sure to go back and get everyone to level 6, just in case, like, you miss their dialogue at the end if you don't. So, everyone's 6. And speaking of that, I don't think it really matters, but I'd prefer to have Kasane and Hanabi with me. Sure. Good old upside down rain. We still didn't see anything about Yuita in this. I thought we get a little more of her on this playthrough. That is one of my big, like, questions, I guess, in this game.
Is that Karin? Or should we call him Yakumo?
I really wanted to know more about her.
He really was here. I guess he woke up from his cold sleep.
Wait, some kind of device is active here.
Good old second Karin here.
What? Yakumo? What's going on?
There are two Karins?
Why are you here? What is going on?
This is quite the paradox.
Yeah, that's what I would like to know. I tried to travel back 2,000 years ago, but was rejected. What? Explain to me why the time travel failed. I helped you back at Arahabaki's secure site. However... you...
What are you talking about?
Hand over all of the information.
Can you imagine threatening yourself?
What? Did he just get absorbed? Looks like I was right to worry. That's what happens when you meet yourself.
I haven't the slightest clue of what's going on, but does this mean Karin failed to travel to the past?
What is this memory? So I do need his power after all. Now, what are you doing in this place?
We need your help to close the Kunad Gate. Please, help us.
We heard what you were saying. When you traveled 2,000 years in the past, you created an entanglement. The Kunad Gate won't close as long as the entanglement still exists. So we need you to come with us so we can unravel...
No!
Do you guys have different weapons? I don't remember the weapons looking like that. Huh.
I figured you'd resort to force.
I guess even you couldn't maintain the red strings with your power. That's why you needed to copy it again.
Don't bother resisting. I will obtain the red strings.
Where did you even learn about the red strings?
From Arahabaki. Or, more accurately, my own memory inside it. As you saw, we are one now.
So Yakumo was connected to it while in cold sleep?
But you weren't one a second ago and you knew about the red strings. What?
How could they incorporate a living human into Arahabaki?
Why are you so surprised? Do you know how many brains are living connections to Arahabaki?
So it was a biocomputer comprised of brains like Babe.
When our brains were being hacked at Arahabaki's secure site, and there was that weird brain field. It was all done by Yakumo. By you.
It seems that way. The version of me that was in cold sleep used Arahabaki to generate that brain field in order to conceal this location.
So you were connected to it from here, gathering all kinds of information over the last 2,000 years without anyone even knowing.
I understand why you want to time travel, but that'll just create another entanglement.
So what? I'll do whatever I have to do in order to time travel again.
Karin,
So you have no intention of helping us.
Just listen, please. I know you have your reasons, and I know there's a whole lot going on between New Himuka and the moon. But we can't fix anything if the world ends. We need to make things right. We need to create a new future that won't bring about our destruction.
This timeline isn't worth saving. I will change the past, and I will make it work this time.
I understand that you want to save Alice, but that...
I don't need you to understand.
There are so many like time travel plot holes in this one. I don't want to think about them too much though. I try not to. Like, even the fact that there were 2 Karens, but he got rid of a Karen and he absorbed him, which means...
Even if I must break you to obtain your aid!
Okay. The fact that he absorbed him means that the person he absorbed never lived the life he did after he got out of cold sleep, so...
Remembering our experiences should help us.
Oh, I thought maybe I'd target the right one.
It got me.
Oh. I'm gonna try not to use items during this phase, but I highly doubt that. There we go. I'll take a read attack, that's fine. Oh! Get out of there! Okay.
You're on!
Never in danger.
Never mind.
Let's regroup.
You're a lifesaver.
You can't fool me.
Hey, the enemy's found you.
Excuse me?
Meaningless.
I'm using this, Arashi.
I trust you.
It's this one. There. Oh, come on. Will you target him, please? There we go.
Focus and attack.
Yes, yes, use that.
You can do it!
I swear to God, without teleportation, Luca's the best defense against his brother. Oh no! Oh no!
We can't lose. No need to ask.
There. That's the only way to handle that, I think, because you physically cannot target him in time.
Come on.
Sir. Oh, he is. Why don't you just teleport constantly? If you do that, then we'll never hit you. You win.
At this rate.
I take it back. even if I teleported constantly, I'd still get hit, I guess. Oh. It's already time for this, huh?
I'll handle this.
A cheap trick, fool.
The enemy has you in its sight.
Oh, right. Right, he can... What if I do this? Does the time slow down too? Yeah, it stopped. Did I test that last time? Probably. I'm not letting you hit me. Let's use a light jelly.
Is everyone okay?
You handle it, I'll make you submit.
Oh!
How about this?
Ooh, it's time for
Yep.
my power, Yuito.
Oh my god.
Hey, snap out of it. Sorry, Shiden.
Let's regroup.
I can't. I have to run. Pretty much anything will kill me in one hit.
Can you dodge this?
Come on.
There. Stupid brain field.
No need to ask. I trust you.
Oh, that was a bad idea. Yeah, he's already gone.
I'm counting on you.
Can I get up here and like hit him with that? No, it didn't even hit. Sir, stop it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep. I don't have anything. My god.
Can you move?
Medium jelly?
You guys good?
I feel better now.
Sir, hold.
Here we go.
This. He's on the right. Just gotta hit him once. Okay. Use that. Oh, that was dumb. I was looking to hit.
Okay, use it.
Now, what if I use the psychokinesis field? It's gonna hit.
How about this?
That was so sad.
We got this.
Let's go.
So sad. Oh man.
I'm using this, Arashi.
He's on the left.
My turn.
This is the only time you can really hit him.
Be on guard.
God. Sir, stop.
Is everyone okay? Let's go.
How's that?
Well, I guess he would have psychokinesis, wouldn't he? Oh, that sucks. Gotta use this quick.
Are you okay? Do this together. You saved me. Sorry.
Oof.
I'll use this.
What? Oh. No intercept for me. There we go. Decent read attack. We haven't even broken him once. Still probably my favorite fight in the game.
I feel better now.
Well, all of this.
Now, Luca, we're gonna do this.
Not that I'm doing it very well.
We can't give up.
Get out! Oh, man. Alright, I have to heal. I rewatched the little fight I did last video. I didn't even realize I was sitting there with 27 health for like way too long. That was way too ballsy. Why, I don't know why I did that. I mean, I didn't even notice, so.
Not yet.
Get ready.
Here we go.
Right, I don't remember this. You clearly... Oh, I can just straight dodge him. Okay. I can't return him at him. What do I have to do? Wait it out? Yeah, wait it out. Oh.
There will be nothing left.
At this rate,
Whoa.
Still close.
Oh!
This can't be.
I hit down. I healed. I swear. I hit the button. Actual retry. Okay. So I have to not let him hit me, or was that unavoidable? I don't even know. I don't remember that happening before. Okay, we're back where we were. And he's about to go super throw field. Now, I'm guessing I just dodged this before, but I actually switched some things around and used my brain points that I forgot to use. There we go. So, I can actually activate 4 at once, which I don't think I've ever done. That's going to be quite helpful, I think. Alright, well, I can't even hit him right now, so... Oh, I didn't dodge it.
There will be nothing left.
I have Gemma on right now. It didn't work. It didn't work. Turn Gemma on. Max Seal.
Thanks. I feel better now.
See, I had a feeling that was going to still happen. Okay. I'm going to turn everything on.
I'm counting on you.
I don't have duplication, but I'm guessing it's... Oh, it's the last one. Wait, which one was it? It was the one I got.
Let's do this.
Well, let's just turn on invisibility. It's kind of interesting just turning everything on at once.
You stopped hiding.
Why didn't you attack anyone? Ooh, that was awkward.
That was pretty cool. Thanks.
Okay. I can't even hit him right now, so, that kind of sucks. There we go. You know what? Maybe this will hit this time.
I can do this.
Nope. That sucks. Yeah. I can't use electrokinesis, so...
No problem now.
There we go.
You're a lifesaver.
Left one. There we go. He's dead.
Got you. Please, Karin.
Understood.
I don't know why this felt harder this time.
We have to unravel the entanglement.
I won't accept it.
Okay, now we gotta fight Big Boss. Made myself sad.
No matter how much you use your power
Oh, fuck,
alone,
boss.
all it takes for us is to use the SAS.
We won't let you get away with this so easily. Please, just talk to us, Karin.
Shut up! You're all so endlessly annoying!
I get it. Time.
What?
Karin?
Karin? What's going on?
I see. 2,000 years. No. Thousands of memories and hopes. Nothing more than stepping stones to me. You, this world, and still.
Impossible.
Kafka. This really is just the coolest boss.
No way. Karin, is that you?
Get ready.
Mm-hmm. It makes no sense, but it's still. Oh, right, this song.
What the heck are these things?
I don't know, I have to beat it up, though.
Within Karin. Maybe it's his memories or feelings materializing in the real
Guys.
world.
His brain made something as ominous as that?
What? Oh, it does start moving. Okay, so we're gonna have to do 2 rounds of each of these. I screwed it up. I let go of the analog stick. No.
This much power. There's no way Karin will come out of all
Oh, I can actually hit it.
He's likely prepared for that outcome.
It's fine. It's fine.
My brother thinks that even himself is just a pawn to reach his goal.
I didn't realize I could actually hit it. Okay. Spin. And dead. Oh, we have to hit this too, or we have to throw this at him, yeah. And this is where he jumps out and attacks us usually.
Of course. This is the moment of truth.
That's right. No matter how many enemies there are, we'll crush them all.
Yeah. And we'll all help to do it.
Sure.
You got the hang of this.
And this. Can only do so much to him though, I think. I don't think teleportation's really gonna help me right here, but Gamma and Tsugumi, and that's all I got.
Something's wrong.
Oh, it's done.
We should back off for now.
It's so fast. Okay, who am I doing next? This is where I get to redeem myself for how bad I screwed up.
Break that crystal. I bet you could use it with your psychokinesis.
That's the one. This is the one that I kept screwing up. Because I never jumped that thing when it came down.
Nice setup. Not yet.
Big time win. We have 14 seconds. We're more than good. Come on. Here comes the tornado. Oh, that's not good. We're still fine. Right trigger. There we go. Now I have to dodge Karin. Or just go slow-mo and do this. Probably the best way. That or invisibility.
The van. We can hit Karen now.
Yeah. This is probably the fastest way.
Let's go.
Okay.
I feel the power coursing through me.
I feel like the crush gauge is going down faster during this. Is it? I don't know what's ideal for Brainfield. Oh. Thank you. Please keep extending it until the next thing comes out. Can I hit him? I can.
I'm feeling really good.
I'm stuck. I didn't know I could hit this thing.
Go, go, go! Take this guy out now!
Okay, everyone else is dying. I'm not getting an extension here. Okay, it's off. It's off. It's off. Oh no! I can't. I can't move. I can't stop it.
This can't be.
That was smart, Karen. You petrified me. Oh my god.
Sorry for the trouble.
He or not petrified, paralyzed me while I was at 5 seconds left, so I couldn't do anything.
What you broke before was a fake. If you use my eyes, you can find the real thing.
Right. Okay, so they're all out. I need to get the one.
Are you okay?
You saved
Which
me.
one?
Sorry.
Here we go.
Huh?
Leave it to me.
Nope, nope. There it is. Why couldn't I see this before? Like, none of them were green. Down.
Crush you.
My god, I'm using a lot of healing here.
I'll buy you a soda later. Yeah.
There. Go ahead. And so I don't use all of the SAS, I'm going to turn it off now. So, did hitting that other statue, like, lower its health for when it comes back around?
We'll do this together. You can do it.
Clairvoyance isn't going to help me here.
Let's do it together. Leave the rest to me.
Duplication. There we go. Cool. God, his charge attack with 3 clones is amazing. I love it. You know what? Let's get a brain field gear ready. Okay. Hello? Okay, what was yours?
I'm using this, Arashi.
I don't think there's a trick to this one. I think it's it's in the air. That's the trick.
It won't break with normal attacks. Can you do anything with psychokinesis?
I see. So I'm probably better off
How about this?
doing this. Yeah, there we go.
Get to work.
Hit it. One more.
That's it for that one.
You got this.
Hopefully he doesn't see me. It's already below half. That doesn't seem right. Alright, before I go into Brain Drive, I'm going to use this. So that when I go into Brain Drive, I'll have another one ready. Because we're like not even a millimeter from being in Brain Drive. Oh, don't hit yet.
There's nothing I can't do.
I'm Okay, come on. Wow. That gauge is holding up. There we go. That was not much. Oh, again? Oh, wait, what? I thought it showed it again.
Yuito, you need my help.
Oh. Okay, so I can still hit this thing. Since we have to wait anyways. I can't see its health. Come on, if someone extends this, I think I could just kill him without the thing. I have 5 seconds. Nope. I'm not risking it. Last time I got paralyzed. Jump? I did jump that time, I swear.
Need an assist? Thank you.
Duplication. Oh, slow down time. Psychokinesis. This one's... Does it have less time than last time? Kind of feels like it. Well, we're gonna have brain field here in a second, so... Super fast. Okay. Invisibility. I almost have brain field. And my gear's almost ready to use again. Come on.
Gotta focus.
Why did you? Oh, because I'm invisible right now. That's.
You can do it.
It like canceled it. There we go.
That'll work.
See if I can slow down time to get a little extra. Little extra hits in here.
My turn.
Oh, come on, you were so close. Oh man, get out of there. Okay, I got a brain field and a brain field gear. There's no way. Please be the disc next. I think it's random. Oh, it's this one. Okay.
Okay, use it.
I can do this.
There we go. Instant. So it is random. Oh. Hello? Slow down. I don't need hyper. This might be the last one. I don't need hypervelocity on though. You turn that off.
I have to do this. Relax.
Okay. Make sure to hit him with that truck in the top left.
Destroy everything.
You know what? Just drop everything on him. There we go.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We have to win here.
I almost got a game over. Kasane saved me, but that was actually very risky to get electrified during 5 seconds left. I
Please do not stand up. You can't take any more.
Karin.
I won't let things end here!
What is this?
Is there a fight left?
Everyone, be careful. Something's...
What?
Right. Is this gonna be different than Kasane's?
Kasane, answer me! Damn it. SAS and Braintalk are both offline.
If the hiccups. Oh, good.
I'm going to save you, Alice. I promise.
Can't hit him. I
What's
can't.
happening? At this rate... No, calm down. Everyone is probably in the same situation as me, fighting somewhere. I can't let myself get scared now.
What are you and Kasane like?
Good.
Share the same brain? You said the same thing. This whole thing's just gonna happen in reverse.
Damn!
And now...
Oh! Even if I'm here alone, everyone's thoughts are connected to me. I'm not alone. I won't lose to a soul enemy like you!
I'll protect you, Yuito!
Guess you can't handle things without me.
There we go. It's not ideal having both of you, though. I can only use one at a time.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Yuito! I knew you'd be alright.
Still can't hit him.
Don't idle around. Now that I'm here, the tides have turned.
Yep. Still can't hit him. No matter how much I perfect dodge, I can't hit you.
Can you handle it? The hero has arrived.
I'll be your eyes, Yuito!
Is this the same order? It is.
You got this.
A cheap trick.
Thanks, you two. You saved me.
You aren't the kind of guy to be done in here. Now let's do this thing.
I'm sure everyone will be fine. We won't lose.
This part is very, very cool, though. It's probably my favorite section in the game. Just because.
That was close.
All right. Well, I can't really do anything to you. I can occasionally get like one hit out, but
Stop my brother!
I'll be your shield!
Current!
Am I late to the party? Yuito, strike back!
all right.
Get out of my sight! We'll protect you!
Oops. I didn't mean that.
Everyone's okay? I thought that'd be the case, but I sure am relieved.
I'm glad to see you're okay too, Yuito.
Damn, Karin is really causing some trouble with this. Focus and attack.
My turn!
Now that we're here, he won't be doing whatever he pleases. Right, Yuito?
Oh, he's taking a lot now.
Together, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm counting on all of you. With everyone by my side, I can be so much stronger.
Just take the hit. Oh, that is triple clone charge attack with Shiden. It just looks awesome. I feel like the music should have kept going.
I will never accept this world. How could I? I refuse to accept it!
Oof.
I made it in time.
Kasane!
That's literally just reversed.
I owe you, Kasane. You saved my life yet again.
No problem. I mean, it does seem like I'm drawn to you whenever you're in a pinch. Always have been, right?
So it seems.
All right. Time to throw a building.
Yuito.
Let's do it.
I'm never going to stop. Next time I will not fail!
It's not just our power. It's all of our powers, working as a team, as one!
Our bonds give us strength!
Karen!
How bad would they feel if that actually crushed him?
Alice!
Jesus. I feel like the only purpose that that's gonna serve is it's gonna like make him really exhausted and he can't fight back anymore. But like if he didn't fight back, oh, I don't even want to imagine.
Not like this. If I lose here, it will all have been for nothing. I have but one wish in this world, and it is denied to me.
Give up. You fought and lost. We're done here.
You don't have to keep doing this, Karen.
Yes, I do. I can still...
Karen!
Out of my way, Fubuki!
Please! It's time to stop this. I never knew how much pain you bottled up inside.
Damn you.
Listen to me! Please, Karen. You've suffered long enough. I beg of you, put this burden down. Alice would never want you to torture yourself like this.
Shut up!
Karen, the world is cruel, but you have to find a way to live within it. This world without Alice. You just have to accept it. You must. We both do. Live on. Live for her.
And even though that's emotional, he still doesn't accept it in the end. He does the exact opposite. I was reading about people talking about plot holes about this game. And yes, there are a significant amount, but sometimes they talk about the most ridiculous stuff that it's like, it's clearly symbolic, like that.
Please, we need your help.
Like, what's up with Alice appearing in the rain? That doesn't make any sense. I'm like, that's symbolic. There's no way that was like a real Alice. Stop reading into it like that. That's too much.
I'll ask you once again. Come to the Kronos terminal with us and unravel the entanglement.
Not to mention this whole ending. Very confusing.
I know the pain of never being able to see a loved one again, so I won't ask you to accept it willingly. But I can't let you have your way. I don't want to destroy the future of this world.
You went back to the past repeatedly, since no matter how hard you tried, you didn't get the result you wanted. Think of the people who care about you. End this for their sake.
Join us. Help us protect our future. Help us build a better tomorrow.
So this is what they mean by the end. Then, that leaves me with only one choice.
So you'll do it?
I'll grant you your wish. However, are you sure you only want to close the Kunad Gate? You should have already realized its potential, Fubuki.
You mean Kaito Sumeragi's plan to have the Kunad Gate consume the Extinction Belt?
Oh, I see. We close the Kunad Gate, and at the same time take care of our other problem.
But the plan my brother spoke of isn't feasible. I can't move the Extinction Belt with just my power.
You mean our gravikinesis? He's right. Even with our combined efforts, we're not strong enough to do that.
Use Arahabaki.
If it's a biocomputer, then it might be possible to raise the cap of your powers by connecting your brains through the SAS.
It is possible. Arahabaki has spent centuries running simulations. There shouldn't be a problem.
You wanted to eradicate the Extinction Belt that turned Alice into an Other as well.
Will Yuito and Kasani's brains be able to withstand the extra output from Arahabaki? It's too dangerous.
Okay, so he actually did want to do, like, get rid of the Extinction Belt. I can see that, but if he really was, like, just trying to save Alice, what? There must be more to it. I don't know.
If there's even the slightest chance we can do it, we have to try.
If it's theoretically possible, it's worth testing.
Then let's get ready. We'll need to pull some strings in order to use Arahabaki. I'll look after Karin.
We should head to the Kunad Gate.
Does that make Karin my ancestor?
Does it? Also, up in the air, not answered.
Yuito?
I'll be right there.
Although it doesn't seem like Karin would, like, even want to even find anyone else. You know, have kids or anything like that. He was very one-minded about Alice.
You're copying our powers, but only because we're letting you. Don't make me regret this, Karin.
Don't worry. I'll close the Kunad Gate.
Arahabaki is ready. Karin should be ready too.
We're gonna connect through the SAS to help you while operating the link with Arahabaki.
Kasane, Yuito, we got this.
We'll be supporting the two of you through the SAS as well. Let's all make this a success.
This is going to tax all of you, but we need your help. I just know everything is going to work out.
We can do it. We've been able to come this far because we've worked together.
I've finished connecting Arahabaki.
All right, let's start.
Opening SAS connection to Arahabaki.
Our Habaki's...
Damn it! So much power!
Feels like I'm going to black out.
I feel like they should have brought more people.
The extinction belt. It's still not moving.
I have to find a way to control this power.
Just focus on the extinction belt. Give it your all. I'll take care of controlling our Habaki. I've been connected to it for 2,000 years now.
All right then, do it!
Karen! We trust you.
If you want to save this world, then show me the strength of your resolve.
Kasane!
Yuito!
I was gonna say, have we... Is the extinction belt, like... It's somewhat invisible.
We've got movement!
Looks like
the
oil.
extinction belt is getting sucked into the Kunad Gate like we planned!
Oh, wow. The extinction belt is fading away.
We did it. Thank you, Karen.
The extinction belt's no longer a threat. From here, we can go directly to the Chronos terminal.
Right.
Keep your focus on the red strings.
Now, finally, the last one.
Hey!
Karen!
Did he have to push them?
I can't give up. Not after all these years.
I'll go to the past and find a timeline where Alice lives.
No! You can't!
Hold on!
I told you to show me the strength of your resolve. This time, I won't claim Yakumo's life. The final entanglement will be eliminated.
Karen, but that...
You're going to sacrifice your own life.
This is it. One last jump through time.
No, don't do this!
Karen!
Karen, I...
It's gonna find a timeline where she's alive, but how does that affect this timeline? That's still...
What?
I mean, it does affect this timeline.
This is... the red strings. But how?
I feel like the timeline, or time travel in this game is under the theory that there's only one time, and all the other ones are possibilities that, like, converge into this one time. You know, or something like that. I don't know.
I'm sorry, Fubuki. Take care of her for me.
Like, even if he does this, he's going back to a different... Well, if he went directly back on this timeline and got rid of himself, there's still a Karen in a different timeline who didn't do this, right? I don't know, there's a lot you could think about there. Oh no. I know I'm overthinking it, but I didn't overthink it the first time, so I like to overthink it if I'm gonna play a game twice.
Where did he... What just happened?
Look! The Kunad Gate!
Especially if we're not seeing anything new. Also, he fixed the entanglement, but he also went back in time, so wouldn't that create an entanglement? Right?
Does that mean we pulled it off?
Idea.
The Kunad Gate no longer seems to exist.
That seems like a big plot hole right there.
Karen.
Yeah.
That flood of red we saw everywhere. That was the red strings, wasn't it? Which means...
By traveling into the past, I wonder if we... changed the world for the better.
More than just the Kunad Gate closing, you mean?
Oh. Sorry about zoning out there, guys. Not used to the sky being pretty. Good to go, Haruka?
I've been good to go for a while. Hurry up, Wataru.
We
Wait.
saved the world, didn't we?
Kyoko's line doesn't make any sense.
We didn't just prevent the future apocalypse. We eliminated the extinction belt, too. Thanks to Karen. We won.
Yeah. He made a new future. All of us did.
By traveling to the past, we eliminated the Kunad Gate.
It's beautiful. I wish you could see it.
Interesting. Oh, okay. Now we have credits again. Now, for time's sake, because we have a lot of people to talk to, I am going to skip the credits. only because we've already seen them once. Also, this song is copywritten. And that's totally fine. But, you know.
Okay.
Normally I would
so
show it.
this is what we could find out.
Oh, right.
We'll need to do a more thorough investigation, but most of it coincides with the history we know.
But there's...
Is it coincides? I thought it was coincide.
Major General Fubuki, we've received several reports from all areas that the extinction belt has dissipated. And the Kunad Gate suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened here?
I'll send a detailed report later. First, we need to contact the New Himuka government.
Fubuki!
Mm-hmm.
You're here too?
Alice?
What? Why are you so startled? Oh, you're with them too, Hanabi?
What?
Alice. It's you. Wait. If you're here, then what about... Then... what about Karen?
Karen? I don't know him. Do I?
No, he never existed in this timeline then. That's what it sounds like. And if he never existed, I don't feel like Luca would exist,
I'm
honestly.
thinking of going to Kunad Highway tomorrow since it's ready. I'd be happy if you'd all join me.
Wow, it actually saved my... I thought this was just a still picture, but it's actually, like, from my thing. Huh. It's showing the work memorandums out of order, even.
Weather for you, Arashi.
All right. The only thing different in this episode, the dialogue here,
It sounds like a lot of fun.
which is totally fine.
I guess I'll join you.
Oh, Yuito!
Sorry, am I late? Major General Fubuki isn't here yet.
Well, let's hang out until everyone gets here. The weather's nice enough.
Sure. We have a lot of people to talk to. I mean, I don't mind that everything else was the same. It just sucks that, like, nothing extra happened with Yuito's thing. Like, I thought Kasane would maybe had to deal with the whole blindness and all the teammates, and Yuito would have his own little thing there, you know, during the last boss fight, where he comes in to help at the last second. But no, it's just whoever the protagonist isn't comes to help, I guess.
These cherry blossoms are
little
as
stuff
beautiful
like
as
that.
ever. Even though history changed, Seto and Nagi, their deaths weren't erased. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hoping for a miracle. But I guess I need to face reality.
Seto died right after confronting Karin, and Karin never existed. How did Seto die then? Sorry.
Anyway, how have you been feeling?
I'm fine right now. I can still use my power, but thanks for your concern. You're always worried about other people. I think that's amazing.
You're still the same. You always look for the best in people.
What? That was sudden. I'm embarrassed.
You took me in after my mistakes and showed me the right way. I'm grateful.
I'm grateful to you too. You were always saving my butt. Also,
He sure was.
I think you and the others guided me a lot too. So, I guess that means we found a path we could take together.
I see. Maybe Yuito Platoon felt so nice because you were the one in charge. You could call it a family. I don't have any family left, but the warmth I felt in the Yuito Platoon was just like it.
Family? Then I guess you'd be the oldest brother.
I'm basically the same age as Chairman Sumeragi.
Oh, but your body is still young. You decided to stop acting old.
He is older than I thought.
Right. I still have a lot of life to enjoy.
Oh, his brother.
Don't make it sound like a chore. You have to ease up. You're so serious. Oh, right. We should go to that gyoza place again. I registered an account on their app.
You too? I actually registered on the app as well. Okay, let's go try out some of the new stuff on the menu next time.
Let's do it.
It seems that you and Kasane have something to do with the fact that we're the only people who realize that history has changed.
That's an explanation.
When the world was altered, we were connected to Red Strings users through SAS. So we became observers as well. Well, it's all speculation.
You know, that kind of makes sense. You know, the people who are time traveling would be aware of the changes, and if they were actually connected, maybe this is just straight up a different timeline. No, it seems like it's the same one. It seems like they could be shifting over to a different timeline where everything's okay. But they were aware the Kunai Gate was there before, so and Seto and Nagi are dead. That wouldn't make any sense. You know what?
Regardless, that time travel power is incredibly strong.
It's so hard to accept this sometimes.
If history was going to change, it could have made someone else head of PR. Ugh, I'm beat.
You do seem pretty busy lately. You're booked for constant interviews, so you don't have time to slack off.
If you understand, then take over for me. I really am going to quit being the PR person, I mean it.
You say that now, but the fact that you're going to keep working in the OSF means that you're worried about Major General Fubuki.
Oh boy. You really do have some obsession about siblings. How many times do I have to tell you I don't care about my brother that much?
Obsession. Well, I'm a younger brother, so maybe I want to dream.
Are things not going well with former Chief Kaito?
The thing about family and siblings is that you can't cut ties that easily, even if you hate them. And you know what I mean, right? So sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
I just kind of...
I see. Those are some grim prospects.
yours aren't as complicated as mine. So you should help out Major General Fubuki. When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed? When the timeline changed so that Alice was alive and Karin never existed, I think it's been tough for both Luca and your brother.
Said that line
Good grief.
twice.
Are you trying to say that since you're a younger brother, you understand people who have older siblings who make their lives difficult?
Well, more or less. I'm sure you didn't need me to point out that you and Major General Fubuki have a special bond.
You're such a dreamer. We don't have anything like that. Besides, Fubuki isn't a kid. He decides how he wants to handle this history. I may be his sister, but it's not my place.
I see. Yeah, you're right. Maybe it's none of my business.
God, you never change. You're frustratingly good-natured. You know, you should be worrying more about yourself.
Really?
But that is also your strength. It has to be exhausting, though. No, don't worry. I don't plan on quitting the OSF for now. Fubuki isn't even part of my consideration. There's a lot of benefits to a stable job once you learn all the tricks to slack off.
Okay, got it. You're staying because of Major General Fubuki. That's a relief. Good on you.
So you're going to pretend you didn't hear me? You might actually have what it takes to be a politician.
There you go.
Major General Fubuki is late. Maybe we should contact him. By the way, don't you want to talk to everyone?
Whoops. I'll go talk to them. Yeah.
You should.
I was trying to talk to Luca.
A world where Alice is alive. This is what Karin wanted. Though it is only in hindsight. What my brother did, I believe it was wrong.
Yeah.
But I think I felt his thoughts for a moment at the end there. I don't agree with him. But for now, I am trying to accept this world. By the way, did you have your brain examined?
Yeah. My power was acquired, so they said I have a very high chance of losing it.
I see.
Don't look so down. I said I don't care about it. I'll be alright.
You really are strong. I must bolster myself so I don't fall into despair. You climbed the mountain with me, so I can't look glum in front of you.
You don't have to pretend to be happy. Karin was...
I know, and I appreciate that. However, I want to push my limits here. The fact that my brother vanished is confusing. But whatever this world is now, I did have a brother. If this is the world my brother wished for, then I want to watch over it and be a part of it as well. I want to be strong for that. Stronger than him.
Yeah. Even if Karin was the one who created this current timeline, it's up to us to create the future.
Are you planning on retiring from the OSF?
Nothing gets past you. I've already put in my request. I'll be back to being a civilian after I take care of a few things.
Didn't you say you wanted to stay?
I can't stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
Oh, I suppose now that he knows that.
Even if you didn't lose your power, I think you would have still chosen retirement. In order to protect this country differently from the OSF.
You think so? You might be right. I realize that there are a lot of different ways to help people.
Yes. We will both do what we can to create a better future. I want to use this given power to carry out my duties in the OSF. Even if it was given to me, I should use it to the fullest. I've come to terms with the many parts that make me who I am.
You truly are a Septentrion. So reliable. I'll keep doing my best too. We might be going about it differently, but I'm sure we're striving for the same future.
Oh, it is important to maintain your physical health after your retirement if you're going to accomplish something significant. I can help you come up with a training regimen.
So that part of you hasn't changed. You really are amazing. Okay, don't make it too tough though.
Didn't he say he was going to continue with the OSF? in Kasane's playthrough?
I was thinking maybe I would apply for the Lunar Surface Survey project. I want to see how people lived on the moon. Then maybe I'll sort of understand what Togetsu was trying to do. Telepathy probably won't reach here from the moon. I wonder if Wataru will cry because he misses me. I'm just joking. Even without my power or SAS, I'm still connected to my brother and everyone else. It's like an ability that's more than a power.
What? Oh, you mean when Major General Fubuki said he would reorganize us?
Yes, I was a little worried then. Of course, I decided to stay in the platoon after some careful consideration. That decision was about parting with the OSF. I don't handle change very well.
But you still came with us. Thanks. It was really reassuring when you decided to come.
I need to thank you, too. You've given me so much courage. You became my friend and told me I can be who I am.
You're making me blush. I barely did anything.
I wish I could be in Yuito platoon forever. But that won't happen, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers. And besides, there's a bunch of stuff I want to do.
It's important to do what you want. It's a little unfortunate, but we'll still be friends, won't we?
Isn't Tsugumi going to the moon with... Yeah, with Kasane.
Of course we're friends. And student-teacher.
You're like the sun to me, Yuito.
What?
Because plants need sun to grow. Even if you leave the OSF, I know you'll be working hard somewhere. That's enough to keep me motivated to grow.
Then you're like the soil to me. The land, earth. Even if we're not in the same place, let's do our best where we are.
Does that work?
Let's have a competition to see whose flower will be prettier. I won't lose.
Okay.
Kagero.
Excuse me, I'm trying to talk to Kagero.
It looks like the cryogenic sleep chambers stopped functioning when Babe went down. My old associates were taken into custody by the government. Well, they can't do anything without Babe anyway. I'm in a pretty bad spot too. Well, I guess it's obvious they're suspicious of me as well. There's also the thing with Chairman Sumeragi. I'm on release without indictment, hunting others for now, but I'll probably be arrested soon.
I see.
Don't look at me like that. I know you want to say I told you so.
I want you to pay for what you did, but I don't feel smug about it. You're one of us, even if you did some bad things.
Don't you find it hard to live with that personality?
I managed to make it to 16 like this, so no.
That's true. So what are your plans now?
He's 16.
I'll retire. I won't be able to stay in the OSF if I lose my powers.
Then come visit me if I get thrown in prison. I'd like to know how things are going and how Tsugumi is doing.
Okay. My brother might get caught too, so I can visit you when I visit him.
I keep accidentally skipping. Didn't he say he was already going to prison? in Kasane's route. I feel like things are definitely different here. They
Hey,
shouldn't
am
be.
I just an afterthought?
I'm kidding. Besides, Major General Fubuki said that your sentence would be lighter because of everything you did to help. That's why instead of worrying about what will happen when you're caught, you should worry about what you'll do after.
After that? I'm sure I'll be discharged from the OSF. I heard the Lunar Surface Survey project will be going forward, so I'll probably help with... No, it's still a little too hard to go back home to the moon. I'll probably just stay here and clean up the Togetsu mess. I've been on Earth for a while, but I've done so much lying in my life. It might be good to finally live honestly for once.
Then teach me about politics.
Why me? Do I look like I'd be good at it?
No.
Weren't you the commander of the colonists? I looked it up after Kasane told me your real name. You're actually really good at politics.
Aw, man. It sucks to have so much information about you etched in history. Well, I'm tired living a life of lies. It might not be so bad being your tutor.
So, yeah, that Kasane did tell him his real name in one of the Bond events.
The history we know only exists in our heads, right? I think we should make a memorial before our memories fade. I'm gonna write down the history that we lived in a historical novel. It'll just be fiction to the rest of the world, though. I'll need
okay.
your help, too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to support you when you need as well. Just like always. Even if you quit the OSF, that won't change. This is just between us, though, okay?
Okay. I should probably write that down, considering only, like, this many people now. Ridiculous. Fubuki was there. Just them and Fubuki that know.
In this history, it wasn't Karin that started a rebellion with Seiron, but another OSF soldier.
Oh, so that still happened.
He's a known veteran, and I recognize his face. But I don't think he's an equal to Karin. However, history is taking almost the same path. It's something that's beyond human comprehension. Oh yeah, I heard you've been having some trouble. The crows are all over you.
It's my family. Now that Kaito is out of the government, the press has turned on him and are just saying whatever they want. Since I was part of the operation that got rid of the extinction belt, they've been hounding me. It's the same with you, right?
That's true, but you have the advantage of being a Sumeragi. Public opinion and the press just latch on to what's easy to understand. Most people don't try to see what's really going on.
Oh, are you actually worried about me?
That's not what I meant. I was just checking because it wouldn't be good if it got in the way of our missions.
Okay.
I'm fine. It's not like I'm being chased around by the crows all day, every day. Things will settle down eventually.
What do they mean, missions?
Oh, but I might already be retired by then.
Yeah.
I see. If you retire, you'll be a civilian. Weak. You can sit and watch me climb the ranks.
You don't change, do you? Though you're right. I won't be able to fight the others anymore. I won't be able to go watch the thunderclouds outside the city like we did either.
Apparently, New Himuka's climate changed after the extinction belt disappeared. We might get a chance to see lightning up close again. I wouldn't be opposed to taking you. You can thank me later.
Wow, conceited much? It would be nice to see them with you again.
Not quite how they wrote it, but whatever. When I go see more lightning, we didn't get to see any lightning. That's unfair. Okay, let's talk to you first because Hanabi's probably going to confess, right? Finally, Kyoka, why can't I talk to you? Okay.
Yuito. Chairman Sumeragi, your father? This new history didn't change what happened to him. The sins of Togetsu didn't change either. I plan to atone for assisting them.
Good.
I hope I can help with the dismantling of Togetsu as well. What are you going to do? I heard you were retiring, but what about after that?
Oh, you heard already?
Of course. I was the leader of Kyoka platoon, so I'll hear things amongst the command.
Right. For now, I'd like to do some studying. I also have to clean up the scandals around the Sumeragi name.
Oh, then I might be able to help you, too.
Huh? What do you mean?
I also plan on retiring once things calm down. Since I'm testifying to what Togetsu did, it would only cause trouble if I stayed in the OSF.
I see. I guess that's what it means to bring what Togetsu did to light.
Wouldn't she be in prison too then?
If I leave the OSF, there won't be anything tying me down anymore. I think I can also convey the efforts Chairman Sumeragi went through to protect New Himuka.
But why? Even if you feel responsible for Togetsu, what my father did...
Is Wakana being happy not a good enough reason?
My mom? You mean when you were monitoring my mom?
Yes. Chairman Sumeragi certainly took part in some inhumane activities. Even if it was allowed politically, he can't be forgiven. But that's not everything Chairman Sumeragi was. He got in the way of Togetsu. He was assassinated because he tried to protect New Himuka from Togetsu. I'm sure of it. The chairman's merits and demerits should both be made public. That should be detailed in Togetsu's materials.
I didn't think anyone would look at it that way. I'm glad. To be honest, I was a little depressed about it. Because some people say the Sumeragi family was controlling New Himuka for their own interests. My father and brother did some horrible things.
That shouldn't be all. It should all be brought to light. I'll help you do that.
Thanks. Even if it's the hard truth, I'll face it head on.
All right. Hanabi? God, I can't speak. The targeting's just not working.
Nice. But there are still times I just don't know what to say to her. Oh, my mom and dad left a message. They told me to invite you for dinner. Food tastes better when you eat with friends. It's just like when we were little. Oh, I heard you put in your resignation.
Yeah, I made up my mind. Once everything calms down and the OSF is back to business as usual, I plan to retire.
So it's really true. Well, I'm sure there are so many things you still want to do. Do your best in your new life. I'll do my best in the OSF. I guess, well, we should both do our best.
I guess that's a good summary, but you're right. I mean, I feel safe leaving the OSF in your hands, Hanabi.
I really feel like the OSF should be gone. They should not be around. Or it should be restructured, completely different people. You know, clearly the actual OSF, where turning people into others. That was Suo. And Seiran. Seiran was experimenting. I don't know. I don't know why they'd want to stay, knowing that the group was like that. Just kill others on your own.
Really?
Or
I'm not
something.
good enough to say that you can count on me, and there are so many obstacles I need to overcome. But I'm confident that I won't give up.
I know. It's not easy trying to live up to your ideals, but I know you can do it.
Thanks. Just watch. I'll prove I can. And I'll be watching you too.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you say you had something to tell me?
I can't say yet. But be ready, because I will tell you someday.
How dare you?
Once I become the person I want to be.
What do you mean, be ready? I don't really understand, but I'll be waiting until you say it's time.
And he won't even know what to say back because she's waiting so long. Just tell him. That means we're never going to get to hear.
Major General Fubuki is late. Maybe we should contact him. By the way, don't you want to...
I talked to him all.
No, I'm good.
Oh man, this is
Sorry
getting
for
long.
keeping everyone waiting.
When's the last time everyone got together like this? I'm glad to see nobody's changed.
It hasn't been that long. I've been so busy I actually lost track of time. Man, I need a break.
That makes sense since you've had to deal with the media every day. Seriously, good work.
It appears there hasn't been much change with the others in this area.
While new others haven't appeared since the extinction belt dissipated, it's not like the ones already here just suddenly went away.
Yeah, looks like I won't be retiring anytime soon.
That's right. We need to keep protecting everyone.
I heard they're going to change the other reports to a system that tracks them on the surface.
It looks like things are going to start changing around here, little by little.
All right, let's do what we came here to do. That should do it. I want to thank everyone for coming today to honor him.
I feel like that to honor him is to create an entanglement.
So we're the only ones who remember Karen.
The world changed, but we weren't affected by it.
Erasing his own existence like that? I never would have thought he had it in him.
Maybe it was the price to change the world the way he desired. Although I'm sure he doesn't look at it as paying a price. Why do you have to go off and make me an only child?
He will exist as long as we remember him. We know that he was here in this world.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, are you guys ready to head home?
I wouldn't mind taking out a few others around here on our way out.
Ugh, such the diligent soldier. Who in their right mind asks to do more work?
Yuito. How are your powers?
There haven't been any big changes so far. I'll stay in the OSF a little while longer, then retire once everything calms down a bit.
And after that?
Well, I've got a lot on my mind in terms of what I want to do. It might sound conceited, but I want to change the world so duds like me have a place in it. I'd also like to face what my father and brother have done. I'm a member of the Sumeragi family, after all. And there's the other particles as well.
Other particles? The extinction belt is gone.
Yeah, but it's originally from space, right? It could appear again someday, since we didn't get it at the source.
True. Wasn't it just like a passing comet? Like, that just dropped the particles?
That's why I think we should study the other particles more closely, so we can eventually prevent, or even cure metamorphosis.
Yeah.
I had no idea you had so much on your mind. Does that mean you're going to get involved in politics?
Sounds that way, huh? Although, I'm not really cut out to be a politician.
Really? From what I've seen of you lately, I bet you'd be good at it.
What, really? I don't know if it'll suit me, but I'm thinking about going to college. I want to study politics, and not because of who my dad was. I want to change New Himuka. You've made your decision too, haven't you?
Yes. I've decided to go. There.
You can't see the moon in the day.
We'll be pretty far away from each other. But at least, I can always look up at night.
Every one of us is born alone. But even though we're alone, we can connect with each other. Where we are doesn't really matter.
Kasane, I'll keep living, no matter what.
You better. Scarlet Nexus 2. Where they answer all the plot holes. You know what? Scarlet Nexus 2. Red Strings for 2. I got an achievement. They're going to make a sequel, and it's going to be... Well, I mean, it's time travel, so you could go back to before... to Yakumo days. There's something. I don't know. It actually does kind of feel wrapped up like there wouldn't be a sequel, in a way. But there's so much unanswered in my eyes. Also, Yuta. And I forgot the... Kodama, yeah. Kodama and Yuta just do not have... No, I'm making 2 of these. I don't know why. It's fine. It's fine. They did not get enough behind them. They came in, they were like one of the most interesting characters because they were all, you know, crazy, flashy talking, you know. And then they just disappear. They just show up to battle you once. Like, what? Okay, I got some phantom art. That's for making the ultimate weapons. Endgame content has been unlocked after completing both stories. When you clear both, your save data will display the cleared condition. When you load, you'll be able to switch back and forth between them by talking to them at the hideout. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's actually pretty handy. So now if I, like, wanted to do anything from Kasane's side, I could just switch to her. Oh my god. So you do get something for beating it. The only things that were a little upsetting were the game didn't differ that much in the last half. It did a good job for the first half. It's just putting them together, and I saw this as a problem back when we first got all our party members. The second I realized that I had all party members with me, I was a little worried that it was gonna be a little too similar, and we're gonna have to deal with that. But it wasn't that long. It was only a few episodes where things just overlapped because I had to. I'm gonna load this and double check. A quest has been added. Explore each area. I'm pretty sure your quests are still just nonsense, if I'm remembering right. I mean, last time I did this and I went here, the quests were literally... They're still the same text. Just one-liners. I need to go kill this. Switch. Huh. That's it.
I wonder if Yuito's okay.
You should have been able to do this throughout the game. That would have been interesting. Huh. Level 57. And did you keep... You kept the bond with Yuito 6, so... Wow, you can just literally switch and... Huh. Oh, do you have your own brain map? Yeah. I'd have to redo the brain map. It still is 151 points, though. That's pretty cool, though. I'm definitely excited about that. I just want to go find one of these quests. I'm gonna do them on my own. This is definitely the last episode. I couldn't go any farther than this. It would be impossible. We've already put, like, what is this? 38 episodes into this, and that's a long time. I have nightmares every night. Boxes I shouldn't open. Long arms. I'm pretty sure I came to talk to you before. Could you take care of that other? Yeah, long range attacks. This actually seems like a normal quest, not a special quest. There were 4 quests I never picked up. I want to double check. If I got one quest that I picked up that had a cutscene attached, I'd be excited. But they're not. It's literally just, hey, I need help. I produce works of art. Some troublesome others are interfering. Yep, legendary artist. Okay. Phantom art. These are the new ones. So. Yep. Just isn't much information. Sorry. There's a few things that I would complain about in this game, and that would be the side quests. They Spawn events. Not after playing all of the, like East games and Trails games. Every game that side quests actually feel like interesting. They feel like actual story segments. And this is not ideal. But like this game has been very good other than that. I definitely enjoyed it. Especially the fact that the first half of each of their stories was significant enough, difference that it was enjoyable. The second half I only really needed to play once, honestly. If I got to the point where I could unlock all characters, I would probably just do, play both sides and then do one to the full end. Normally. But it's not super bad. It's interesting that I get to switch between them now, though. Also, there is a lot of plot holes, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything's got plot holes. Every damn movie, every video game I played. Plus, this is a game that takes place in a different world. So, who knows? Maybe time travel does work like this in this dimension. Maybe the fundamentals that we think we know about certain things just don't work that way here. So, I mean, they have superpowers. We don't have that in the normal world. Who are we to say? Anyways, I will not be. I won't hold it against it. All those little things that I kept mentioning, because it was still great regardless. I love this game. I like the visuals. The music is awesome, but audio balancing in this game is kind of rough. I don't know. It just feels like I have everything maxed for me right now. Personally, like the music's a little quieter, but I have the voices maxed and everything, and it can't get any louder. It feels very quiet still, even at max. I don't know if that's just my setup or the game itself, but I played this on, outside, and I had to like crank all my stuff to hear it. So it feels like the audio balancing's a little weird. I don't know. But the combat is definitely great too. Not that much enemy variety, but then again, what game has a lot of enemy variety? I think they did well enough. There's, a lot of clones where they just swapped stuff out, but I still enjoyed it. It did get a little tiring during the second playthrough. I never felt exhausted about the game during the first one, but during the second one, I started to be like, I don't want to fight you anymore, But that's like at least 20 hours later, so I think that's about it. I don't know. There's a lot I could say about it, but I like the storytelling. I like everything about this. It was definitely worth my time. So, with that out of the way, that's going to be the end of this series. I have no idea what I'm playing next. I was going to play Tales of Arise on this slot. Turns out I have a month left. A whole month. What am I going to do? I have no idea. So, I might play some little games that are, not 50 hours long. Since I upload every day, like a game that's, I don't know, 15 to 20 hours, I could probably get away with, but I still have no idea what I'm looking for. I've been searching for games to play for quite a while. A lot of games I've already played on my own time, so I don't want to do replays, so I don't know, I'll figure it out. But if anyone has suggestions, for short games they'd like to see me play, I'm willing to look into them. I might not always choose them, like I don't love every game. I'm not a fan of Minecraft. I'm not a fan of horror. Well, I don't hate horror games, but I'm not a fan of playing the horror games myself. I like watching people play them, though. So certain things I'm not into, but I definitely take into consideration. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in whatever we play next on this.